This past year, we had a once-in-a-century opportunity to celebrate our firm's 100th year in business. This provided a chance to not only showcase Garver's rich history, but attract new talent, engage our employees, and build our business. We set out to celebrate this significant milestone by doing something more than simply saying, "We're 100." We wanted our centennial campaign to reach all of Garver's constituents, our employees, our clients, and our communities, and maximize this opportunity celebrating our 100th year. We wanted all of them to be part of our celebration. That's how the Garver Chain reaction came to fruition. It began with the spark of an idea that grew into a hugely successful celebration of Garver's first century. Garver issued an engineering challenge to 100 schools in honor of our firm's 100th year. We started by asking our employees to nominate schools that would benefit from receiving donations from Garver Gives. And from that, 100 schools were selected to receive chain reaction STEM kits and funding from Garver. Hundreds of Garver Gives representatives delivered those kits and donations to schools and introduced students to the Chain Reaction Challenge. We challenged them to creatively engineer their own Rube Goldberg-style chain reaction machines for a chance to win even more funds for their school's STEM program. It may have been our birthday, but we sure loved giving all the presents to schools in the communities we serve. But we didn't stop there. Our employees also went inside schools and classrooms throughout our footprint to provide hands-on STEM education opportunities.
These kids are getting a chance to meet real-life engineers, talk about what engineering means, and then they also get to add into that chain reactions, which is a huge part of learning energy and transfer of energy and gravity and all of those things that mix into it. So Garver's getting to come and do a very fun hands-on lesson with the students who normally would never probably ever get to meet an engineer in real life.
For several of our employees, the Garver Chain Reaction Challenge provided an opportunity to go back to hometown schools and even reconnect with teachers who inspired them to pursue science and math.
I'm just really happy that I got the opportunity to help out Keystone in this small way. I mean, I know every little bit helps, especially these days with how education funding is, and I'm really thankful that my company gave us this opportunity to let us come out here and interact with the kids. I mean, we all had such a great time, and I think the kids really enjoyed it as well. So I think all in all, this has really been a great experience, and I'm just happy to come back and help out in some way.
This is a special place for me personally, given that I was born in Lawton, raised in Comanche County, spent a lot of my formative years in this neck of the woods, and so having an opportunity to kick off our centennial celebrations here in Lawton was a really big deal.
From our Lawton kickoff during Engineers Week in February to the end of the 2019 school year, more than 1,000 students had the opportunity to work alongside engineers and volunteers from Garver.
It gave our clients a distinct opportunity to see that we actually practice what we preach. We go to great lengths to make sure Garver Gives is known in the community and that we're a well-known community partner, but to actually see kids come to Garver and get involved, it shows that we really do have some skin in the game with an eye to the future. So that was really neat.
To be successful as a state, to be successful as a nation in this area, we need to be inspiring the future innovators, the future leaders in our industry who are going to help to bring these things to fruition. We've seen a lot of change in our transportation industry really in just the past 10 years, and it's really amazing to think about what that may look like 10, 20 years in the future when some of the young men and women that we were working with today are going to be potentially in our seats helping to drive that innovation for the future in Texas.
The future is in the hands of a lot of these students that are in middle school right now. Garver giving back to the community and anybody that helps in the STEM area is really a big benefit for society in general. You know, in civil engineering, I tell students of that age all the time, the civil part is all about people. It's all about helping people out. Everything that civil engineers do, you know, whether it's building roads and bridges or building buildings or wastewater treatment plants, it's all about helping people out. And that's really a good cause. And that's what Garver has done in the community. We've had a long-standing relationship with Garver. In fact, Neal Garver at one point was the department's chief engineer, serving in a dual role. And that tells you a little bit about the relationship that we've had with Garver over the years.
I would like to say thank you. I think this celebration was a blast, and I think watching the kids' faces and how much fun they were having and what enthusiasm, what a great way for you guys to give back. I loved it.
We had mayors, city council members, county commissioners, water utility, and Department of Transportation leaders join us, and we gave them all an opportunity to work alongside students with us. Even the governor of Arkansas had a front row seat to the Chain Reaction Challenge. And he thanked our firm for our commitment to serving the citizens of the state where Neal Garver started it all a century ago.
With the Chain Reaction Challenge, people are trying to get the most momentum and movement because that's what's exciting to see with dominoes falling and balls rolling. But the most exciting part was seeing the kids work together to try to solve that challenge together.
We need engineering to build stuff, trains, cars. Ideas just came to you, like, let's add on this, let's get rid of that. I mean, we didn't know each other because there's different schools, but we worked well together.
I feel that education, real education, is experiential. It's being there, it's connecting. So to see students work with people whose job is to solve problems and to be in teams working with them, I thought it was just incredible. And I guarantee you some of them were inspired to become engineers.
I like how you can fix things, you can build, design, make it your own, and be creative. I actually really like building things, and I really want to be an engineer.
School after school, state after state, everyone stepped up to the Garver Chain Reaction Challenge. We received video entries from schools across the Garver Nation, and 9 of the 100 schools we challenged were selected as our overall winners. Our hope was to inspire students to explore careers in engineering, but what we didn't anticipate is how much they would inspire us.
I don't know that I had a good understanding of what these were going to look like. But I think what the reality is it's way more of a community impact than I think I had initially envisioned. And I love to watch our folks enjoying interacting with the community, making a difference, having an impact.
We took thousands and thousands of dominoes and lined them up to connect all of our offices, our people, our clients, our community leaders, and hopefully future employees. The chain reaction sparked during Garver's centennial year set things in motion, and this self-amplifying chain of events will continue to be in play as we begin our next 100 years.